First, you say your name, then batch 6, batch 5, I mean. Hi, Hardeep.
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm just asking, can you share us your journey through the cryptocurrency or through this masterclass course? Where you started and where you are, where you are today? Can you share a little bit about? Is there any benefit from the course? Did you get anything out of it? Did you learn something from it? Go ahead.
So, my name is Hardeep, and I came to our teacher here very confused and lost. So, the first days when I arrived, I asked him, I don't know why these graphs are going up and down, and they never used to make sense. So, as we started the classes, then I started understanding what is going on, why it is going up, it is going down, and then we learned so many chart patterns. We learned about the theories behind trend levels. We learned about the RSI. We learned many small things that eventually, when we decided, we learned. Then we learned about the confluence zones, where all these different individual bits and pieces, they come together and then they join into one piece. And then from there we started knowing why, the reason why these points were going up and down. So that has really helped me. And I really commend our teacher here that he has shown us the way. The rest is now for our own individual effort, how much effort we can put. But I really appreciate teacher that he has shown us the way. I've been struggling for many years trying to understand why these things have been, these graphs, they misbehave. But now finally, there is some sense in my mind to tell me that now why this is going up and why this is going down.
Amazing. I remember you shared with me you did a couple of market analysis even before you finished the course.
Yes.
And it went your way.
Yes.
How you were feeling when you do this analysis and everything going the way you predicted?
I couldn't believe it. It is just amazing.
Yeah.
And I've also been sharing in batch 5 some
I've seen it. I've seen
2-3 experiments. I was just trying.
I've seen when you're doing the rising wedge and the market fall.
Yeah.
Your prediction.
Yeah. So the what is the probability is getting higher. But the thing is, as I learn further and further and do my back testing, I'm very sure that I will finally in the time when I spend time, I'll keep on learning more and more and learn from my failures.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. So
it's all about allowing the process.
Yes. Yes. So what I know is I'm not going to succeed in overnight.
Absolutely. Yes.
Failure, I must fail to succeed.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be 100% journey, but as I fail, I'll learn more. The more I fail, the more I will know.
Exactly.
So that's what...
it's all about the consistency, discipline, and the patience.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. Amazing. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Today, as I said, I'm going to conclude our long course because of the holiday, make our the course a little bit longer. Risk management. When we're talking not only trading, any business, risk management is the most important part of it. If you have a company, if you have a shop, if you have anything buying and selling, if you don't have proper risk management, you will fail. So that's why we need to know the risk management, why it's so important. 4 factors I always teach my students, which is very important. Knowledge, discipline, patience, risk management. If you master this, you will definitely become a better trader. We all learn from our mistakes. We all make mistakes day in, day out. That's human nature, it's okay. But we learn from it. Okay? So risk management, guys, is very important. And really, if we want to succeed, we need to master that. Risk management is the process of identifying, assessing, controlling. Look at that. You identify, you assess, you control. Why we do that? We remember the FAST, right? FAST trading system. F, A, S, and T. So here we identify the risk and then we assess how much risk we're willing to take. Then we control. We minimize our risk as long as we know what we're doing. Okay? In order for me to take a trade from support zone, okay, taking the trade or taking at the peak, which one is a higher risk? Getting in here is a high risk. Getting in here is a low risk. So do you see now how the risk management is so important? So if you know what you're doing, that's why we're doing identifying, assessing, and controlling threats to your capital and earnings. Many people do these mistakes, and I warn you, don't do it. Someone will have 1,000 USD in their account, and they take a trade, okay? And then that trade ends win plus 100 USD. So your account becomes 100 and 1,100 USD. So what they're gonna do? They're gonna say, oh, this is the profit I make from the market. Let me gamble with it. That, yes, it's a profit you made from the market, but now it's a part of your capital, right? Because that's your earnings, that's what you worked for. Why do you want to gamble with it? Why do you want to gamble with it? It's a part of your money now. That 100 USD becoming part of your capital. So as long as you're protecting your capital, you need to protect the $100 as well. Okay? Sometimes you take the trade and reverse on you and goes hit your stop loss. So you need to have trade management in place. That's what I do. When the trade comes back to my entry level, 50% is closed. If it goes below my entry level, the whole trade is closed. I cut the loss. That's my strategy. That's it. Even if the trade goes back and hit my target, I don't care. That's not my problem. What's our primary job, guys, as a traders, Hardeep? To make money. And what? In order to make money, what's our primary job? To protect the capital. Well done. Our primary job, guys, is to protect our capital. I'm not a risk taker. I'm not risk takers. I am a risk manager. Do you see the difference between these words, guys? Two words, risk taker and risk manager. If you are a risk taker, you become risk taker, you will lose a lot of money in the market. If you are a risk manager, you will stay in the market too long. Never ever enter a trade without stop loss. I'm warning you now. A lot of people think they're smart, they don't need stop loss, and they enter the trade. You go to the toilet and you come back, what? Boom. You are in a big shit. You don't have any stop loss, and now you will be blowing your account. Especially if you are trading high volatility asset, like a gold. So we need to have a stop loss. Guys, he said Hardeep, he's doing back testing. You need to back test your strategy. Do not trade straight away real money or life account with a new strategy that you have in place. Back testing. Test the strategy. Then have a trading plan. So you know the wins and the losses. And you journal all your trades. So if the trade, the journal, after 30 days, is giving you numbers. If you have a win, let's say 60%, loss 40%, that's a good strategy. You need to work on it to improve further, to make it higher win rate. But if the loss is 60% and the win 40%, that's a bad strategy. You need to adjust and modify that strategy straight away. You cannot trade with a real money, real account with that kind of higher loss strategy. So that's what we need to do, backtesting, guys. Backtesting is very important. Okay, when you are new into the market and you learn something, you learn this skill, you need to implement, right? You need to practice more. So you need, before you take this knowledge to live account, take it to demo account or paper trade account and backtest it. And you need to have 100 trades in order to get real data. You need to have 100 trades on this strategy. There are 100 trades. If you have a 60 win, 40 loss, that's a good strategy. If you have a 60 loss, 40 win, that's a bad strategy. You have to modify and adjust to that. You cannot trade with that kind of strategy, which higher loss rate. Okay?